Gang Minecrafters, it's your boy MC Rep, coming with you with vanilla Skyblock. That's right, no structures, just pure void, your single island Skyblock, but in vanilla Minecraft. No servers, no mods, just every farm you need in Minecraft to make your biggest island possible and do as much as you can without the use of general structures and villages and all of that. And I wanted to go through, I've been playing my own version of this island. We'll see that soon. I did my first 10 days, and we'll see how far I've gotten with that. But I wanted to go through and show what my vanilla skyblock looks like. I actually built this island myself here on Java Edition for a very specific reason. I think the majority of it could work on both versions, but there's a very specific change that Java Edition has that we'll be able to go through. Now, of course, if you look just on the island, you can see basic things from Skyblock. You know, you have your oak tree in your chest. We can do a melon and a pumpkin. Now I have ice, blue ice, and soul soil, if you know, because of course in our chest we get water buckets and lava buckets to work with, so we can create our infinite stone generator. But with that lava, you can also make an infinite basalt generator as well. So that's what this is supposed to be here for. You really only need one block of ice, I believe, or one blue ice and one soul soil, but gotta give it a little more just to use. I also put some snow here. I think that's good for making snow golems in the future. You can farm a lot of snow, and that can be good to have on the island. There's also a singular amethyst, a budding amethyst block, so you can collect amethyst as you go. As you can see here, a cauldron. As we get into the chest, we are going to see what that's used for, as well as the spruce moss here as well. And of course, a beehive has 2 bees in it, but we're covering the entrance until our player is ready to actually interact with those bees on their own time. But let's go ahead and look in the chest, because that'll answer some more of our questions. Of course, we have 2 buckets of water. That's how we can create infinite water sources. 2 buckets of lava, if we wanted a cobblestone generator and a basalt generator. And maybe if we didn't want them in the same place, then you can have 2. Of course, the next big thing is the dripstone. That allows us to create infinite lava. So that's what the cauldron is for. I know it would take an extreme amount of grinding in order to get the iron needed to create a cauldron. Either you'd be trading with piglins or killing a lot of zombies. So I think giving the cauldron early as a start is pretty fine, so you can start farming your lava as soon as you get the chance to. You can use that dripstone, the pointed dripstone, and the dripstone block, one of your lava buckets, to fill up that cauldron with lava. You can have your infinite lava source, your infinite water source, and grow them out. Now, on the plant side, these are things that we can't really get from anything else. Bamboo, unless you can only get bamboo unless you were specifically fishing in a jungle biome. But with this is not considered a jungle biome, so that could be a change I do. I am looking to maybe finalize a few more details about how this world is created and make that a little more shareable if people wanted to download a specific world rather than go through creative mode and build this themselves. But that might be a change I do. You let me know what ideas you might want for this world yourself in the comments. But bamboo, yeah, outside of fishing specifically in jungle water, you can't really get bamboo. So that's one thing there. Similarly, sugarcane, you'd have to find that somewhere in the world. There's just no way to do anything to get sugarcane. Cacti as well. I got a cactus here. We have the red sand and the regular sand just to be able to grow some cactus here. Unfortunately, sand can't be made renewable from what I've been able to see. Unfortunately, I would really love to have another farm added so sand could also expand as part of your thing. So you can make big deserts, grow lots of cacti, and things like that. I think that'd be really cool. Yep, same thing for kelp. Kelp also can't be attained without finding it in the world, so I think having kelp is fine, and it actually will take a decent amount of work to be able to have a bit of a kelp farm, so I think that's pretty fair. I think bamboo is kind of the only overpowered one to have, but I mean, you're only getting one. Yeah, to get the farms yourself, but I mean, it still works. But for the kelp, you have to set up a big, thick place of water. That'll take a lot of blocks at the very least, and then a lot of water, which you'll have to constantly be moving those water or buckets of water from your source to this pool you're trying to make, so you can build a big kelp farm. It'll take a while. And then finally, beetroot. I think beetroot is the only plant you actually can't get from anything else, and it's the only one, of course, where you need specifically a seed for as well. Because if you get wheat, you can use bone meal on grass or moss to actually get grass, like grass blocks. Punch those and you can get wheat. So there's no need for me to give that. Same for carrots and potatoes. Zombies can drop those. So I figured, you'll find them eventually if you want them. So and then I think the only other thing would be like mushrooms. Mushrooms you can get in the nether, so there's really no use in giving those. I wanted to make it as little as possible, but also as robust as possible, so you can really do super well with this farm. Make your skyblock as like as explorative as you can, have as many farms as possible. Just because since we're working, in vanilla Minecraft, you don't have access to store or like a single block that you can mine or like weird uh, what is it called? Like the lava when you do the cobblestone generator, like having that generate ores. No way to do any of that on vanilla Minecraft. So, and I didn't really want it. I wanted to be just as much as the farms that the base game gives you. I wanted to compact that all into one island. I think the amethyst is a nice touch. I mean, there's not too much to do with amethyst in this world, but I think having the block is nice. I mean, you have your single cluster and you can create and build with amethyst blocks. I think they're beautiful. They make the noise when you step on them, so that's nice. And of course, whenever you're ready, whenever you can expand your farm a little bit, you can use your bees to you can get some flowers, let the bees out, farm them, get the honey from them as well, and make some stuff with that. So I think that's pretty neat. I think as much as you can do with this island is actually pretty decent. I haven't actually seen what's in the nether yet, but given that you have renewable water and renewable lava, getting to the nether is possible. So we'll see what that looks like. But the specific thing about the spruce saplings, the moss on Java Edition, is that when you grow spruce in a 2x2, like how it is here, when it grows, it can turn dirt blocks into pod soul, which is interesting. So you can also get renewable pod soul when you get mushrooms from the nether. You can also start growing those mushrooms like in the overworld in pure daylight and get some big ones. I think that's really, really cool. But this very specific thing is that on Java Edition, it can also turn moss blocks into pod soul, and I think that creates a loop for infinite dirt as well. That's definitely can be an issue on Skyblock ideas because before the cave update adds so much to this inadvertently, but without the cave update, we wouldn't have renewable lava and we wouldn't have renewable dirt without the moss blocks in particular. So what you can do is that when you use bone meal on a moss block, it can turn stone. You can either, of course, use this stone or a stone you smelt from cobblestone from your cobblestone generator to spread moss. And then you can get your spruce saplings, and when they grow in a 2x2 to a really big spruce tree, which we'll see on my world, I believe I still have it up currently, it'll turn a lot of moss. It can turn a lot of moss into pod soul, so that turns that moss into dirt, and then you have infinite dirt at that point, and moss you can grow on itself if you're getting your farm straight. I think it's just really, really cool. A lot of farms to work with here, and it's been extremely fun to play. It looks like it's getting nighttime on this world. Haven't figured out how to set the daytime to a specific time yet, but yeah, that's pretty much everything you're getting on this world here. It's not a lot, but there's so much that you can do with it, and I think it's really, really cool. Let's hop over to my world right quick, and we'll see what I've done in the first 10 days of my vanilla Skyblock. And gang Minecrafters, so we are back in my specific playthrough, and we can see kind of what I've been able to do so far. And you can see a lot of my farms are kind of on this edge of my basalt path here. Our cluster is there. I kind of screwed up with the lava and water pool a little bit here, so it's kind of like flowing off of the edge if we want to take a look there. So that's technically my cobblestone generator down there, but I'll probably make another one eventually. Um, and yeah, so this is kind of the world I've kind of had so far. As you can see, this was kind of my moss generator here, so I would like smelt some stone. If you saw the furnace on, I have some cobblestone smelted up here. Actually, it looks like it just finished. We can go ahead and put those down. I don't have any more bone meal on me. Gotta make some more in a second. But yeah, this is pretty much what I would do here. And when I bone meal this moss, all this will turn into moss blocks. We'll put the moss blocks, fill it up in here. And as you can see, this giant spruce tree with the 4x4 or the 2x2 spruce saplings turned it all into pod soul. So what I'm doing here is letting this pod soul spread over here. And so when I go to the nether, hint, hint, I will be able to get some mushrooms and start planting them in daylight there. As you can see, I still have my bamboo growing here. Still have some sugar cane. My amethyst looks pretty big now, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the 4 for those. We can start building those soon. I surrounded my snow blocks here. Is when I get ready to. Oh, geez, it's raining. Okay. When I get ready to make that snow golem, I want him trapped so I can get the snow easily without worrying about it. But I will need to cover the head of it as well so he doesn't get damaged by the rain. Just remember that. I have my singular beetroot seed growing here. I haven't really gotten on that. I've been mostly focusing on the pumpkins. And so these are all pumpkins and a single melon one here. Here's my lava dripping down there. I can need to collect that now. My 2 cacti. Up here is what I'm building for my nether portal. So as I'll get from that lava, I'll fill in another block here. Slowly fill that in to make my nether portal. And we'll see what the nether has in store for us on this world as well. But yeah, I am really looking forward to doing this. It's the composter here to get the bone meal. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I've been having fun in this world. I think this is such a fun way to play the game. I think this is nice. I like Skyblock in general, but I've never really enjoyed playing on the servers or anything. And I really wanted to see how far we could do in vanilla Minecraft. And the Cape update just makes it so much more possible. I'm looking forward to future farms coming in, future updates. You know, maybe we'll get something that makes sand renewable, so we can start filling out biomes of sand, building with sand, and making more cacti. I think that'd be really cool. And whatever else we can do. I think having the basalt is such a nice thing to have. There's no way you can get blue ice, I don't think, or unless you do some super complicated overall process. But I think having the blue ice is really nice too, to make the basalt. And just another block to build with, so everything is not stone and cobblestone. You know, we have another block. I do like how basalt looks. I think I'll probably smelt a lot of it and turn it into the smooth basalt that you'll find at the geodes and build with that, because I like the way that looks too. But yeah, Minecrafters, that's pretty much it. This is pretty much my first 10 days of vanilla Skyblock. Skyblock is just pure vanilla Minecraft, no mods, no servers. I think this is so cool. I've been having lots of fun with this. I'm going to keep playing this out. I'm going to go ahead and chop this tree down. Let me go ahead and put this stuff in the chest here. My chest's a little disorganized. Don't mind that. But yeah, it's getting really, really nice for sure. I do think, I think not having shears is fine. Oh, I just realized you can't even, since sand is renewable, we can't make glass bottles, can we? That's unfortunate. But glass bottles themselves are renewable. If we can fight witches, you can get glass bottles. And I think, you know, you'll find potions, stuff from piglins too. So yeah, I guess you don't really need it too much. I guess you just can't make it in particular without smelting sand. But that's going to be all Minecrafters. I'm going to be showing you updates on this, maybe when I get to 20, maybe when I get to, I don't know, 100 days on the survival island. We'll see how far I can get, see if anything weird happens. Thank you all for coming to this video, and I'll see you all next time. Don't be a Fortnite fool, Heights hypocrite, or Roblox reject. Always be an amazing Minecraft master. Stay blocked.